for an encore presentation of what has been so popular here at QVC, and it is called Drain Magic by Mer-Maid. These are a set of 2 anti-clog sink stoppers. They prevent the clogs. They replace in a really easy way without having to hire anyone or pay anyone to come to your house to do it. What most of us have, which are what you just saw, inoperable, broken plastic clogs that are in our drains. And I love it too because you'll get, as Megan Elizabeth, who's joining me, and we're going to explain, lowest price we've ever offered. But Megan, we get some added benefits here that we don't even get with the traditional ones that are broken anyway.
Correct.
And I love this too because as a big deal, we're offering you 2. So now we're taking care of 2 sinks, whether that's in, you know, a primary bathroom or maybe those 2 rooms in your house that you can think of, the 2 bathrooms that could use this. But if you want to just redo the whole house and you know that this would be the better option, as a big deal, this is the best way in terms of value to do so, because normally these are 20 a piece. That would be close to 40. You're paying $26.98 for 2.
Yeah.
And that blows my mind because we've sold 88,000 before this of the Drain Magic by Mer-Maid, but it blows my mind because you would think to replace something like this in your home, like a sink stopper, it would be expensive.
Yeah. And this is such an easy, no tools required way to replace those broken sink stoppers and do it in minutes. And it's also an anti-clog drain device as well, because this basket here that you see that's attached, this brass design, not only is it rust resistant, it's anti-clogging. So it's going to stop the hair, the jewelry, the gunk, and everything else from going down the drain causing clogs. And if this is the sink that you have happening in your home, where it's this gunky, nasty plastic thing that you no longer have attached, that's causing headaches, that you have to climb under the sink to try to repair, or maybe even have to call a plumber to repair, Drain Magic makes this really simple. We're going to give you all you need to install this in seconds. You're going to get 3 different silicone gaskets that you're just going to slip right over this little lip of the Drain Magic. So don't blink or you'll miss it. I'm just going to find the gasket that fits. You're going to get 3. I'm just going to show you here. This one you can see is a little too small. I'll try to move my hand out of the way. This one will go right down the drain. We don't want that. This one's a little too big, it kind of covers a little bit too much. I used the medium-sized one, little Goldilocks, fits just right. And you can see that little gap
right on there.
Yep, that's the entire install. Now I'm going to set it in the drain. This is going to create an instant watertight seal and also refresh that drain that may be looking a little nasty, a little aged, a little weathered with time. But now we have a completely watertight seal. When we're ready for the water to go down, we're just going to press that little button in the center. The water is going to drain, no mess, anti-clog, and it's really just a beautiful, simple, no-tool upgrade.
You just got a chic, sophisticated, better functioning upgrade in your home bathroom for $26.98, really more like $12 because that's only 1 sink. You're going to be able to do that to 2 sinks. So you also get to choose your color, which everyone's loving the chrome.
I love the new colors.
But this is so awesome because we also have satin chrome. We have the brass, the polished brass.
This guy right here.
And then we have white.
White's just so classic and simple and really easy. And what's so great about these 2, Courtney, is that they really are very versatile for your bathroom sinks. So over here, I have 3 different size sinks. And I really wanted to show the diversity because a lot of traditional bathroom sinks are about 1 1/4 inch, which is what you see here. And we do have all the different color finishes. But I want you to take a look at this guy. This guy has a 1 1/2 inch opening. And you can see there's even kind of a recess in here that's really a divot. But it's very simple for me to just grab the Drain Magic, place it right into this hole, and I'm creating that instant watertight seal. And again, it's matching my hardware beautifully. But then even for something as small as 1 1/8 inch, this is actually an RV sink. So if you have an RV and you travel, instead of having those plastic stoppers, really simple to be able to replace these with the Drain Magic. And it really just makes such a difference to be able to have a complete watertight seal, but also just elevate the look and just make it so easy without any tools.
And by the way, there's a little basket under too.
Yes.
So that is awesome for trapping things,
Yes.
right? That would be going down the drain.
Right, so this brass design, this is the anti-clog device. So this is going to stop things like your jewelry, your hair, lotions and gunk that clog your drains. This is
Huge.
going to stop it. So when that water starts to slowly go down or it becomes a little bit of a challenge and it's not quite draining as fast as it was, all you're gonna do is pull this out and tap it over your trash can, or maybe grab a paper towel and just pull out that excess hair.
Okay.
But I was actually just talking with Sarah the
Yeah.
other day, and she said that her daughter borrowed her tennis bracelet and it went down the drain.
Uh-oh.
Worst case scenario, right?
Right.
And we have that happen, especially if you're using something like this, or worse, this is broken and you have nothing in
Just
there
a
at all.
big open space.
And now what's happening with your rings or your necklaces or your bracelets? Let's give a little bit extra peace of mind for that fancy and precious jewelry that we have and love. Put this in there and it's going to create that watertight seal, but it's also going to stop those things from going down the drain.
And we are busy with over 700 orders placed. Please use QVC.com in your apps. Is your sink clog just kind of rusty and old looking, and you want a simple upgrade? There's not much in the world of upgrading your bathroom that is $26.98.
Right.
It's just very expensive. I love that this is so affordable, and it's probably functioning better than the one that you have already. So maybe it's just time for a little refresh.
Yep.
Think about with the big deal, because I have often been and presented this item when we weren't offering two. This is the lowest price we've ever offered.
Yeah.
And we have color choices now that we didn't have before. And it's that simple, Megan. Like, I also think with a lot of like home improvement, I'm not comfortable doing things myself.
Right.
This I can do.
Yeah, and I was even telling Emily, you know, my brother-in-law is the plumber in our home, and
So is mine,
many times
which is
I
so
have
weird.
to call him.
We both have plumber brother-in-law.
So funny, right?
Yeah.
And I've had to call him to come over and fix the bathtub or fix the bathroom sink so many times
Yeah.
because this is what's happening, and I can't figure out how to attach it by climbing in
Yeah.
and underneath the sink. That makes such a mess, and it takes so much time. So to be able to do this without any tools, anyone can do it. You're just going to find the gasket that fits your sink best from about 1.6 inches to 1.96 inches, place it in there, it's set, you place it, and you have that instant watertight seal.
If it saves your ring one time, it's
worth
paid
it.
for itself. If it's like, you know, if it's giving you a fully functional sink in one room and you keep the other one as a backup for when you need it, it's worth it. At the big deal in this encore presentation, we will lose this price. Get it while we've done it the lowest price ever, two for $26.98. Your color choices as well, like think about your colors in your bathroom. The chrome is popular. We do have satin chrome, which is gorgeous. We have the polished brass, and then we have the white. If you just know your sink is white and you don't know
Yep.
which metal color to get, go with the
Keep it
white.
simple.
Megan Elizabeth, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
Wonderful
much.
to see you.
You as well.
Okay. So coming up at midnight, it is a really fun launch to one of my favorite days at Q, which is Fashion Day. So we are going to shop for all kinds of fall forward fashions starting at midnight. But y'all tell me, do you want me to stand here?